Good afternoon from New York. Let's make it morning. Good morning from circa 1944 near Eindhoven in the Netherlands. And today I am going to practice a little bit. I'm going to start with some practice using the P-51 Mustang. Um, I think the fastest fighter airplane in World War II, and one of my favorite airplanes of any type. It's a very beautiful airplane. They call it the Pony. Very clean lines, kind of like an old sports car. And you can pick some of the default paint work they have here in the skins, they call them, in the game. And I'm gonna pick the Glamorous Glen 2, which was Chuck Yeager's paint scheme, when a real life fighter pilot who sent me once an autograph photograph because I wrote him after I read his book, his autobiography called Yeager. He was shot down. He joined the French Resistance with the help of he didn't join them, but he joined them for a little bit. With the help of the French Resistance, he escaped, occupied France, and onto through the Alps and onto Spain. And and then he flew again, and he became an ace. And he was the first person to break the sound barrier with the Bell X-1 in the Nevada desert. It's been a while since I read the book, so I maybe misremembering some things, but we're gonna use his paint shop. This was the airplane he flew. I'm not sure what convergers he used, so we're gonna leave it at about 250. I'm gonna leave about half the fuel because these planes, they were very long range, so they could fly really long range escort missions or ground attack missions into Germany, from England usually, or from Europe later in the war. And so by the time they got to over the where they might find enemies, they usually had much less fuels, made it more maneuverable. So right now I'm going to be practicing against the FW-190, which is a plane that shot me down the other day when I played in a server against other humans. And I want to practice fighting against these planes. I'm gonna start, yeah, about 1,000 meters. I don't want it to be the enemy to be random. I want it to be a Focke-Wulf 190. I think it was an A5 or an A8 that shot me. I think it was an A8 actually that shot me down. And the Focke-Wulf 190 is one of the most feared and dangerous fighter airplanes in World War II because it has cannons. I'm gonna leave. Let's just leave random, and I'm gonna random AI skill setting that I'm not sure what I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna go until my ammo's gone. I'm going to have them keep coming at me. We're both gonna start. I'm gonna start first. I'm gonna give no. Let's start without any advantage. Let's start face to face, which is dangerous because this Focke-Wulf 190 is gonna be coming at you, and it has like cannons and machine guns, and these are very dangerous. It's like a heavily armed warbird. Whilst my plane has 6 machine guns, heavily armed too, but it doesn't have any cannons, so it's not as lethal, in my opinion, as the cannon equipped airplanes. Let's take a look at time. I did say morning, so let's go. Yeah, about 8 in the morning. I'll leave wind and turbulence about a meter per second. Weather, let's leave it cloudy. Cloud level about 500. That's good. Haze. Let's put a little bit of haze, about 2. Okay, ground targets. In case I just leave some vehicles going around in case I have a target of opportunity to show you the ballistics of the strafing run. The realism here, I have a pretty much no simplifications in the flight model except for warmed up engine. This game actually models the airplanes that if you had to warm up the engine, you actually have to warm up in this game, but that's a bit too much for me. But I do have a radiator assist and engine auto control and stuff like that. I should probably turn that off once I'm ready to practice to get on the online server because they turn all of that off in the online server. There's no padlock view or anything. But for this case here, I'm practicing gunnery mainly, so I'm gonna leave that on for now. Maybe afterwards I'll turn it off and try again. Okay, let's start. Realism custom. I want to check one more thing in my P-51. I think I can put extra ammunitions here. Yeah, additional 50 caliber ammo. And I think I can put a mirror. I want a mirror to see if he's behind me as well. Okay, about 60% fuel. Let's leave that 50% because this is a very, very long range plane, especially with the under wing tanks. Okay, let's go. Start. If you want to learn how to fly these airplanes in this video game, which is my favorite flight simulator in terms of the feeling of flight, I recommend you go and watch this gentleman's YouTube channel. He's called Requiem, and he has pretty much videos on how to fly each of the planes. I think almost all of them, if not all of the planes available in this game, in IL-2 Sturmovik Forgotten Battles. And I really hope that at some point I can fly with him myself together, because he does fly online, I believe, and it will be a lot of fun to fly with someone that type of pilot, like a really ace pilot. He's a pilot in real life too, so not just you know. Okay, just here I'm gonna unpause, but before the action gets going here, I'll show you that it's my uncle, my dad, and my grandfather. You can put your own custom pictures in the cockpit, which is one of the first things, one of the coolest things you can do in this game. And here we're going straight into it, right into a focal point. He's already firing me. I'm gonna try to get, oh! And that's that. That's how dangerous a FW-190 is. I'm shot up. I can barely see anything. I'm still flying. I'm injured. You can see like the blood droplets on my screen. So let's not give up. Let's keep trying to go for him. But I'm about to die here, basically. Okay. Here it comes for the second pass. He's probably gonna finish me off right now. Whoa. Okay, we just passed. This game does model injuries, and with your state of mind, if you're blacking out, if you're severely injured, you have like see this as tunnel vision. I'm really like in big trouble here. I'm trying not to give up, but everything's blurry. My plane is barely working. I'm just gonna have to try to put it down. I'm not dead yet, but I'm pretty severely injured, and I'm just not even going to put the landing gear down, because when you land on a field, it's better if you put the landing gear down, it might flip over. So I'm just going to try to bring her in really. The P-51 is a difficult plane to land because it has that radio near the bottom there, so you have to sort of like keep her, really put the tail down first if you're going to do this sort of thing. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, survived. That's good. Let's open up and let's run away. And I think he's doing a low pass on me. This German pilot that shot me down. There he goes. Hopefully he's nice enough not try to strafe me too. Now I forgot if I have my eject key bound correctly. I think it was Control E, but I should probably take a look at that later. Let's take a quick look right now. Settings, key mapping, because I want to show you the ejection. Okay, lobby, plane controls, pilot head controls. Not terribly exciting, but hey, it's important to be able to jump out of the plane. Okay, left Control E. So I guess I'm too injured to get out of the plane. So there's that. Okay, let's restart. Okay, it's a FW-190. We're coming face to face. He has a lot of guns in that. I'm gonna try to get out of his way and do a barrel roll to make it really hard for him to hit me, and then try to get behind him or accelerate. With the P-51 is faster than the Focke-Wulf, so we're gonna try to accelerate maybe, then get higher, and then come do some boom and zooms on him. But I haven't flown the P-51 in this game for a very long time, so I'm as much as a noob as whoever's watching and curious about this video game. It's a really excellent flight simulator. I recommend you get it and try it sometime. All right, here we go. All right, Control P to start. Search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. I'm gonna dive actually. I think diving is better. Free to engage. Out. Rockman, this is Groundhog. Oh. In contact. Proceed with your mission. Winds from the northeast. Rockman, this is Groundhog. Engage enemy. Fighters to the south. Range about 1 mile. All right, copy that. Fighter spotted. Okay, I'm in trouble.
Range about 1 mile.
Throwing right rudder here. That worked. The right rudder threw him off, threw his aim off. Made my plane go like that, do a crazy like spin. Alright. Okay, he couldn't quite point his nose at me. When you fly through the clouds, there's these nice sort of water droplet effects. Alright, I'm speaking a little lower today too, and not going nuts because Amber, my partner, is also has a class right now, so I can't shout and go too crazy. Okay, only if something really crazy happens. Okay. All right, try to get a little bit of a lead here to get. I might have hit him actually. Is that? Because you see, in this this game, it really models the kind of vapors coming out of an airplane. And World War II aircraft, if the mixture is rich of the engine, they will some visible smoke will come out of there. Depends on your mixture, and you can actually control your mixture in the game. But I think I might have hit him. That's looking like some pretty dark smoke coming from that Focke-Wulf 190 engine there. I'm gonna do a recording now. I'm gonna press a button on the top right of the screen. You see a little recording, so later we can see this. Okay. Get in. All right, here we go. Okay, got the left wing. You see that? Got some good hits on the left wing there. He's still flying. It's a tough bird. This. Okay, got under the cockpit on the right wing. Okay, he's jumping out. Okay, that was a good hit. There he goes. There's the pilot. He's jumping out. Okay, that's good. He managed to jump out.
This is Groundhog. Engage enemy.
Rough man. Ground. Oh, it's another one already. Okay. All right, let's go. Ooh, I'm spinning full right rudder. Point the nose down to get some airspeed. Now increase power and hope that I can get up out of this dive. I can. Okay. Take a look at where this other Focke-Wulf is. I have him coming at me continuously until I run out of ammunition. Thanks for joining me, my four viewers, wherever you are. Some aerial gunnery practice, and look at that smoke coming out of that Focke-Wulf 190 engine. So, and I haven't shot at this one. Okay, so that's just since he's low, he has a richer mixture on his engine, and he's smoking. It makes him easier to see. Okay. You can, when you're higher, you use a leaner mixture, not as much fuel. Oh, or right rudder. Oh, and I'm spinning because I threw too much right rudder there. I think I'm in bad trouble here. I'm in big trouble. I'm dead. Okay. Pass. All right, let's restart. Okay. All right, let's do something different here. Okay, let's move. We're still near Eindhoven. I want to. Let's go a bit higher, and I'm gonna show you the difference in that altitude to make it. Let's go to 4,000 meters, for example, maybe even 5,000 meters. Okay, I'm gonna put him a little lower than me to give me a little bit of an advantage because I'm supposed to practice gunnery here. Okay, I don't want to just get shot up by a Focke-Wulf 190 every time. I'm gonna put 1,000 meters below me, and okay. All right, let's go. And I want to see if at this height, the smoke from the Focke-Wulf 190 coming out of the engine, without being hit, just the regular smoke that comes out of the engine, is still as visible as it was low to the ground. Because when you're higher up, I think it's a leaner mixture unless I'm misremembering, and so you're not putting as much fuel in the engine, and there's not as much smoke coming out. The flames actually change color. It actually models the color of the flames coming out of the exhaust of the airplanes. Okay, I think it should remember my setup. Yep, looking good. Okay, go. Hey, Domit, thanks for joining, dude. It's a crazy emoji you're using there. I'm not sure what that is, but that's cool. Okay. Hey, look, it's your uncle, dude. Well, my uncle. There's your great grandfather there, and there's my dad. All right.
Proceed with your mission. Winds from the west. Rough man, this is Groundhog. Engage enemy.
All right, let's go.
To the southeast. Low. Range about 1 mile.
I'm already giving up my height advantage by doing this little maneuver here, just to give you a little outside view.
Search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out.
I'm generally not supposed to turn and burn too much in the P-51, although, you know, there's no hard rules in air combat. You do what you need to do to try to put your reticle here in front of the other, on the other airplane and press the trigger. Okay, it's just like any shooter game. There's no rules really. I know that some people are gonna say, yeah, you should only boom and zoom, but in the current situation you find yourself in, you just have to try to be able to put some rounds in the target and lead them. So it's like basically a third-person shooter. You lead him. So yeah, I led him. I shot him before because by the time the bullets reach him, okay, that was a pretty good shot. Doing good. Okay, he's going down for sure.
Return to base.
Ruffman, leader, roger.
I'm gonna have to turn off this this radio guy. It's a pretty inane because it's gonna keep going because there's an infinite wave of enemy aircrafts that keep coming after me continuously because I'm practicing on a quick mission. Okay. yeah, Chris is super. Mojo is a friend of mine, very generous. He gifted like I think 5 subscriptions yesterday. It's awesome. Okay. Oh.
Winds from the west.
I'm really not used to flying the P-51 so much right now. I'm more used to flying the Spitfire, so I keep pulling on the stick and I keep spinning. All these planes in IL-2 Sturmovik, they handle differently. Let me do something here. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off this guy's gonna drive me crazy, insane. Okay, basic options. Where's the sound of player messages in game Technica? Let's just go off. Can I do that? Interface sounds. Okay, accept. I think I have to get out of this to actually stop him, but I'll do that afterwards once I'm done with this one. Let's see, until I die. So practicing air grading, this was a very classic matchup. P-51 against FW-190 or a FW-190. It's the two most numerous German fighters in the Second World War, and there are people that some people complain that the 50 calibers on the American planes, like the P-47 or the P-51, are not as effective as the cannons on the German fighters. But based on what I'm seeing right now, it's pretty effective. I'm hitting like I've shot 2 down, so I don't know. Maybe it can be luck, a lot of luck as well. You know, it depends where you hit the airplane. If you hit like in the engine, usually it's the surest bet to knock something down. But the angle you're coming at it matters. The deflection of the bullet, the distance you are from the target, all this matters, and all this is modeled in the damage modeling of this game. This guy here is trying to get away from me. He's just flying away. Maybe he's I have him at random AI skills. Maybe this is a newbie. He's like, I'm gonna get the heck away from this guy, you know. He's at a kilometer and 1.2 kilometers away, so even if I shoot from here, I have to aim very high for the bullet to even have a chance of reaching him, like around there maybe. Okay, but you see like the bullets, like they cross about at 250 yards ahead, so it's really, at this distance, unless you get really lucky, it's often, you're not gonna shoot a plane down. And by the time the bullet gets there, it has much less energy as well, so I just have to get in there. P-51 is very fast. I'm gonna put my nose down. I'm gonna get close. Thanks so much for the lurk, Dominic. Awesome, dude. Yeah, in every game that I start streaming, I have to, you know, try to make it as comfortable as possible for the viewer to see and stuff. So, for example, I want to turn off this guy that keeps saying rough man, so that's kind of annoying. But it takes me a little while to figure all that stuff out. Alright, oh, that's a pretty sharp turn he's doing now. I'm just gonna stick with him. FW-190 has a much higher rate of roll than a lot of other airplanes, so they can switch direction very quickly, which can make it very tricky to stay behind them if you're scissoring. Scissoring is when like you're both go like this and you keep going like that to try to get behind each other, right? It's pretty common for a lot of dogfights to end up in that sort of situation. And he's trying to, maybe he is a nace. Okay, Another difficulty in these games is like you see like I can't see him because I had to pull my nose so far in front of him because the angle was so great of him passing in front of me that I lose track of him and he's behind. I can, if I turn off the padlock view, I can move my head higher, see like in the cockpit, but then I can just leave the little dot of the reticle there. That's one trick to give yourself a little bit more space to see where you're going. And in the online servers, there's no padlock view because they use like hard settings, so I have to actually, since I don't have a track IR or a VR headset, I have to sort of just move my mouse hat to keep him keep him in my screen. And this is what it looks like in the online server. There's no icons, nothing. It's just like this. So it's really hard. Okay, if you lose track of him, it's very likely that you're gonna die because he's gonna have a higher advantage. Generally, whoever sees the other person first, if they're a good pilot, they're gonna win the fight. All right. Yeah, pinged him there. Again. Zoom in a bit more. I have my zoom keys on the joystick. Very important to be able to zoom in and see, like, basically simulate your focus in a real life. When you focus into something, it's almost like you zoomed in a little bit with your real sight. That was a good hit. Okay. I might have taken the pilot out.
Search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out.
Boom. All right. Ramus Grand Prix, Chuck Yeager's P-51. Alright, where else? Where's the next one? See, I won't turn on the icons right now just to show you what it's like to be on a server playing this game without being able to... Alright, I know there's another FW-190 coming from me. I have no idea where he is right now. Okay. I'm not using the padlock view just to give you this example. So I'm just scanning the sky, and it's tricky. It really helps to fly over wingmen, to be able to someone keep an eye on your 6 o'clock. Okay, there he is. You see that? It's a little. I mean, on the stream it's probably hard to see because it's a little dot. Oh, and then you lose control of the plane. So you're doing like 20 things at once. Okay. Oh man, I'm gonna crash again, I think. Okay, just try to stay in control. Okay, go. Where is that guy? See, now I spun. I don't know which way is left, which way is right, which way is back. So he has a huge advantage on me right now. Let me move my head a bit down here. I'm gonna just keep turning here and hope that he doesn't get a jump on me. Where is this? Fuck wolf. It's dangerous what I'm doing. Usually if you commit to a turn, unless he's scissoring with you, you should commit to it. You shouldn't just like, because you lose energy every time you go back and forth like this. He must be behind me or on top of me somewhere. I can't find this guy. See, I was turning so much and I forgot the P-51. It's not as maneuverable as the Spitfire. I'm used to flying the Spitfire in this game, so I pulled back on the stick too much, and then I stalled and I started spinning. And a stall in display in a low altitude, very dangerous. Where the heck did you go? Okay, should I cheat and look at the map a little bit? Let's look from the outside view a little bit. Show you this beautiful airplane, little flying over the Western European countryside here. Let's look around a little bit. Very beautiful airplane. These airplanes are usually the stars of World War II air shows. If you've never been to an air show of warbirds with like World War II airplanes, I recommend you try it out one day. The sound these things make are just phenomenal. Really throaty, like Merlins, and it's like a V8 or V12, I forget. These days most people talk about car engines, so I have sometimes the car engine name comes to me. Okay, let's cheat. Let's open the map. Where's this guy? Okay, he's to my right. Oh, there. No, that's the thing. He's to my right, I think. If I look at the map, I'm cheating here. I don't know where he is. Said it was there. Maybe it's that way. 11 o'clock, high range, 1 kilometer. Okay, there he is. All right, let's turn everything off again. So I'm practicing anyway. Just giving you a glimpse of. Hey Mojo, thanks for joining in, dude. Hope to fly this with you sometime, but I do want to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator soon again. Probably tomorrow, maybe even later today. I'm planning, I want to do a round the world trip, but I want to do it in a smaller plane, so it's going to take a long time. I don't know which plane I'm going to use, but I want to be able for it to cross the Pacific. I mean, not the Pacific, the Atlantic. From Brazil to Africa. I wonder if a Cessna 152 could do this. Probably not, right? There's probably a couple of islands that could land in there, but that's the kind of thing I'm planning right now. See, there's the Dot, there's the FW-190 I'm chasing. I guess he lost track of me too because he didn't attack me down low. Look how much smoke is coming out of my engine. Now I'm gonna lean the mixture, and I'm gonna show you as I'm doing it. You should be able to see on the left there. Let's see if I remember the controls. Oh, actually, you know what? I have the difficulty settings so that it's an auto control, so I can't show you that to you right now. When I'm done with this one, I'll change the difficulty settings and create full reel so that you can see what leaning the mixture does to the fumes of this airplane. Where the heck did he go? He just left. Still up there somewhere? Don't see him at all. Okay. Oh, there he is. He's just circling up there. It's pretty far. 11 o'clock high, alright. I'm at 10,000 feet. My uncle, my grandfather, my dad there. Everything is modeled. You can see like the throttle, all the controls are moved the way it does in the real plane. Okay, here he comes. He's coming right at me. I am not going to do a nose-to-nose pass on a FW-190. Very bad idea. So I'm gonna dive away from him. And then I'm going to I'm going to pull up before he passes me to try to lead him a bit. Okay, right now. Try to get behind him, okay. Ooh. Pulling too much. Going out a bit here. All the blood from my head is going down to my legs. And that's what happens in a real fighter airplane. You gray out and then eventually black out if you don't stop pulling. And then this models you lose control of the airplane because you get subconscious, you know. Alright, let's move my head position so my head is a little bit higher there, so that I have a bit more space under the gun reticle above my engine to see this guy. Okay, I'm gonna hit the padlock view so I can keep looking at him. Most online servers have this disabled, so you're forced to basically do this to keep an eye looking out of the hat switch. I really need a track IR. So another one of my broken MP3 players saying, so I'm gonna get one as soon as I can. Although with Microsoft Flight Simulator, there's I should have shot a little bit earlier. There's a shortage of joysticks and there's a shortage of track IRs because everyone has been buying this for the new, you know, simulator. Well, look, he's diving. Is he gonna attack a ground target there? Let's put some rounds ahead of him. Zoom in to see him. All right, nose down. Okay, he's half a kilometer away right now. My guns are at set of convergence of 250 meters. So if I'm at 250 meters away from him, it's perfect shooting position. I'm at 300 meters now, 0.3. You can see there. I have to trim nose forward a bit because I feel like pulling. Okay, 290. I'm just gonna shoot here because this is looking pretty good. Okay, I hit him. He's a little puff there. I think I hit like his elevator. Okay, he's trying that roll. This guy's not very good. I think he's probably a novice or a mid-range AI. They hit his wing. And one thing that often, okay, that was good as a piece went off there. Now he's leaking fuel. You can see the antenna on the bottom. That's the antenna of the Focke-Wulf there. All right, he's done.
Free to engage. Out. Ruffman, leader. Search for enemy aircraft.
Nice. All right.
Out.
Beautiful pony. Glamorous Glennis. Chuck Yeager named this after his wife. Sheriff was pretty worried about him flying these airplanes in the Second World War there. Glamorous Glenn P-53. I think that... Oh, there's another one. He's above me now. You see the plane right there? He's above me. If he sees me, he's going to dive on me. It depends on the AI skill as well. Let's keep an eye on him. Okay, I'm low and I'm slow. That position to be in a fighter airplane. Try to get some speed here. Keep an eye on this guy. I have to keep an eye on them because when you see him shoot, traces come out, then you pull violently. Okay. Okay, he missed his. Whoa! He missed his dive on me. All right. Now he has a lot more energy. A lot of so he's going much faster than me. I'm gonna try to speed up and I'm gonna try to stay higher and speed up. Keep him in view here to my left side. Okay, make it turn to the right. So I'm gonna try to put my nose. I'm gonna shoot him, do a snapshot as he crosses my reticle here. It's gonna be about there. Okay, probably too early. It's probably too far to. With my convergence of 250, it was like over 500 meters away. Ooh. And I'm going faster than I thought because I just did a little bit of a hard pull there, and all that blood went to my legs, and I blacked out. Okay, now we're both low and slow. So now we're gonna have like a sort of either endless chase or a scissor situation coming up here. Okay, he's gaining on me. We're both trying to get our nose on each other here so we can press the button and fire a bunch of pieces of metal with fire coming out of the back. Some of them are the fire coming out of the back. Those are the tracers. I think it's every fourth or fifth bullet is a tracer. I think that's how it works. I don't know, it has like phosphorus or something so that you can see the bullets and see where they're going. And I actually heard that, I don't know if in IL-2 you can do that, but maybe in BCS you can do that. You can change the type of ammunition so you can have like what they call like stealth. I think it was called stealth ammo, I'm not sure, but ammo without tracers so that if you were behind someone and you started firing, they couldn't see the bullets, that they wouldn't know that you were firing at them. Which is makes it harder for you to hit them, but if you have experience, you know, can give you an advantage. Okay, here we go. Pulling too hard. Okay, let me concentrate. Here we go. Left rudder. There. Oh, have to go a little bit further. I have to be careful to stick to pull too hard. If I spin here, I'm dead because I'm like just like 100 feet off the ground or something. All right. Okay, a bit further. Oh, now he's going. Not doing very good today. All right. Well, I shot a few down, but this guy here is. Alright, there you go. It's a good hit. A lot of this is just experience. If you practice a lot of one plane at one convergence, you'll... Did I get him?
In contact. Proceed with your mission. Winds from the northeast.
Ruffman, leader, copy.
Alright, come on. Okay.
Objective completed.
See, in this case, he's not going down easily, so... I don't know why, but okay, let's try there. Let's try to get his engine a little bit further.
Ruffman, this is Groundhog. In contact. Proceed with your mission. Winds from the northeast.
Ruffman, leader.
Very tough Focke-Wulf 190 here.
This is Groundhog. Objective completed. Return to base.
Ruffman, leader.
I'm learning out of ammo, I feel it. It's a toughie, this guy, okay?
Ruffman, this is Groundhog. In contact. Proceed with your mission. Winds from the northeast.
Real toughie, this guy, come on.
Copy.
See, and this is what, when people complain that the 50s are not effective, this is what they're talking about. But it's funny because I shot like 3 of them down, I think, and it was pretty effective then. But this particular guy here, okay, he doesn't want to go down. Okay, there you go. Now he's on fire. Okay, finally. Put some more rounds for good measure. I think if you fly behind him, it might get oil. Oh, there you go. He's ejecting. Let's let him go.
Ruffman, leader, search for enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out. Ruffman, leader,
To accompany
search
him
for
down.
enemy aircraft. Free to engage. Out.
Alright. See, that was a tough nut to crack, that one. The other ones, it was one shot and a piece flew off, or like the engine went out. Who knows why. Okay, now I'm low, I'm slow, and here's another one coming. I have 98 rounds of 50 caliber, so this is going to be my last one for sure. Unless I get really lucky and I get one round and I take out the pilot or something, or one round in the engine. So I'm going to try to be very careful with my guns if I can survive this guy. Doesn't seem to see me right now. Alright, let's keep... I think there's a training server, like the server I want to play on is called Combat Box. It's the most popular one. I think it's actually runs here in New York City. I don't know if the people who run it are in New York, but it's a continuous war. It's about 84 slots, and okay, let's try to climb. And every night it's all pretty much full. Sometimes I have to wait to be able to get in, and it's full real, and it's a continuing war. Like the front moves, if you destroy like factories, if you destroy train depots, if you destroy like airfields, your side, either the Allies or the Axis, will get an advantage and will get more points. And there's a website, I think if you look up IL-2 Sturmovik Combat Box, you'll find a website, and they track your kills, they track your rank, they track how much ground targets you destroyed, how much air targets you destroyed, what your favorite plane that you fly in. So that's the kind of community that I really want to get into, and I need to become much better. I mean, it's fine, you know, and it doesn't matter what skill level you're in. I'm sure you can have fun, especially if you team up with someone more experienced than you, but I do want to get better at gunnery in order to be able to take out these players that, there's a lot of players that love the FW-190, because it's a lethal fighter airplane. It has those cannons, and it dives really quickly. It has that really fast roll rate, so if you're going down, all of a sudden it switches position and go the other way. You thought it was going to go that way, and it goes that way. You like get totally confused, and maybe you just auger in and crash and buy the farm. But so I like to practice in these quick missions, but I think the Combat Box server actually has a practice server. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know if it's always running, but it has like AI planes that fly these like lazy sort of lazy. Okay, he's coming for me. Oh, go! Okay, I had to throw right rudder there. He would have blown me up with that. Did you see all those tracers coming at me? As soon as I see that, as soon as you see like a bunch of tracers like coming, you just throw right rudder, because then you like your plane, you know, gets out of the way. It's kind of like the WAS, like back and forth in the online shooters. They're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's the same sort of thing that you do with an airplane, like you twist this back and forth, okay? Or you kick your rudders if you have the rudder pedals. I have mine, but they're in Rome. I miss them, but I'm probably gonna get some new ones because they're really old. Those. They're very squeaky, like by pressing, it's like, so like you'll wake someone up, someone's asleep, or just annoy the hell out of people in the street. All right. Ooh. Oh shit! But I have 78 shots. I shouldn't really fire this distance. I should get closer to him. I have very few shots. I should really only fire when I'm pretty much certain that I'm gonna hit this AI Focke-Wulf 190 Alpha 8 here. Okay, let's get close. And one thing you can do also is you can just get a maneuver kill. That means like you're flying really low and you make a maneuver so much that he loses track of where he's at and he crashes. You know, that's a valid way to bring someone down. I don't think if you actually get an award of a kill or not. Probably not, but okay. Shots directly to the back of this plane seem to have not a lot of effect, so I'm going to try to go to the side of him and either get a high deflection shot, come in at him, or I'm going to try to okay, if he turns into me, here you go. These kind of shots have more. Oh, I think I got him. I saw a little puff of smoke, I think. But I think this smoke here is just his engine. They have 72 rounds. Alright, let's zoom in. You can see all the little spiky things coming out the front, like those are his guns. There's one spiky thing coming out of the bottom, that's his like radio antenna. I don't know if it's a VHF or whatever the heck it is. Really cool effect in this game when you're flying clouds. You have like these water droplets. I think they actually look nicer than Microsoft Flight Simulator. And maybe they're not as realistic, but I don't know. If you're flying this fast, maybe it won't actually look like that, but I think it will, you know? I don't know. But I love that effect. Okay, I'm gonna try to get, as soon as I'm at 250 yards, which is where my conversion is set, and I have a good, it's feeling good, I'm gonna fire. I'm gonna try to do little, just pot shots, see if I can get him right. I have 72 rounds left, you can see on the bottom of the screen there, and my 6 M250 caliber machine guns. All right, let's pull up a little bit. Let's try to put the round in front of his engine there. Here we go, right rudder a bit. Okay, I think I hit the engine there. Like the cowling of it or something. Let's try again, here we go. Okay, now I hit the elevator. That's not gonna do much unless you really take out the elevator. That's another strategy you can do, just go for the elevators. Sure way to shoot him down, but it's kind of hard to hit him from this angle because, you know, they're like these thin little things. So Vince Eagle is a little tricky unless you're right at the convergence. All right. Okay, hit the wing and I think the back elevator perhaps. Let's keep at it. All right, wing again. I'm at 56 shots. All right. Ah, that one I was a little late. I took my finger off the trigger instead of just squeezing it. I pressed it. That's bad. Okay. Did I hit something? Is he going down? No. He's trying to make me go down by this lazy sort of barrel roll maneuvers. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I want to be really sure, okay? Even if I only see one tracer, there are other bullets flying, but because the tracers it's not every bullet. A bit too behind. All right. Staying behind this Focke-Wulf. I'm not gonna move. All right. They hit him. If I run out of ammo, can't shoot him, I'm just gonna try to get really close to him and chop off his elevator with my propeller, just to make it a little more exciting. Okay, that was a pretty good hit, but it was on the fuselage. It's not going to cause too much damage. I want to hit on the engine. Oh, it was late. Down to 26 bullets. Ooh, and I'm almost spun. I have to look back in front of me. Whew. Come on. Ah, bad shot. Come on. I think that could have been a good one, but I'm just a little unsure with this gun sight. Especially when he's pulling up, I feel like I'm getting a little bit late. Okay. 22 shots. I only have like maybe 2 more bursts or so.
Ruffman, leader, copy.
Rudder. Missed 18 shots.
Rockman, this is ground
14 shots.
Objective completed.
Did I get him?
Return to base.
Ruffman, leader, roger.
10 shots. 6 shots. 2 shots. This is the last one. Shit. Alright. And I'm out of ammo. Okay, let's try to chop out. Let's try to chop off his right elevator with my propeller. Alright, here I go. Full power. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing I can do. Check this out. Okay, I open my, you can see from the outside, I open my cockpit. Oh, jeez. All right. All right, I have a Colt 911 here, okay? You have like your own, this is one, I think the only flight simulator that does this. All right. I've never shot down a plane with a pistol, but we're gonna try it out because I don't have any more ammo. Okay, the problem is if I have the padlock view that keeps them in my front, I can't use the mouse. Okay, so I have to go without padlock view. Then I can move around, and it's kind of like Call of Duty in the sky. Okay, so I'm playing IL-2 with Call of Duty all in one here. Call of Duty Warzone. I haven't played the regular Call of Duty. And obviously this is a 45. It's not gonna, unless I really get really lucky of a shot, it's not gonna have too much of an effect. But who knows? Maybe. I mean, I think the cockpit is pretty heavily armored. So my best bet is probably put a round in its engine. But it does have bullet drop and everything. I just have to get close to him again. But now I open my window. See, my window's open back here. Let's see from outside view better. There's my open window. Here I am with my gun. Oh. Okay, well, I wasn't going to go into this level of detail with the P-51 versus Focke-Wulf. I wonder if there is. I don't think there's a historical precedent of someone in a plane firing a gun in another plane and taking them down. But maybe you never. I'm actually sure there is actually, because you know. Okay, careful, 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 careful. Let's try to get above him. Where is this guy? Okay, now let's try to. I got a little more energy. He's pretty slow and slow, so let's try to speed up. I'm gonna close really quickly. I'm gonna close my my cockpit to get more energy, and when I get close to him, I'll open it again and get the gun out again and try him again. Okay. Hey, muscular baby, how are you doing, dude? Do I know you? I'm not sure if I know you or you're. All right, here we go. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much for following me a while back. Alright, here we go. Ah, two. Alright. All right, there's Mojo. Did that work? Did it appear? Oh, there it appeared on the screen. Wow! Okay, so Amber this again. Amber's class gonna think that she lives with like some sort of psycho. All right, here we go. All right, against the Focke-Wulf 190's cannons. Here I go. Okay. Oh. The heck is this guy? He's coming for me. Okay, he went the other way. Maybe I have a better chance now. Oh! Pass! He went down! He lost control! Oh man. Wait, fighter spotted, but I have no more ammo. Alright, let me close this thing. I didn't shoot him down. He must have like, he just lost control. He was like a newbie or something. Alright, Roughman spot. Okay, wait. I thought there was no more fighters until I have no more ammo. Okay. Alright, let's go back to base and land. Thanks so much for the subscription, Jazzy Eyes of Prime. I really appreciate it very much. So glad to have you here watching. Yeah, man, you're riding of the king here on this stream, and not me. I'm not the king. Bad Mojo 11 is the king. You're riding of the king. It's like that Eric Clapton and BB King album is really good. It's called Riding of the King, because this is one of the most generous people I know. So when you're riding with Bad Mojo 11, you're riding of the king. You better believe in it. He's a generous king, a very nice king. All right. Okay, to celebrate this, I'm going to try to land with the P-51. I don't know how much fuel I have here. Let's see. And landing in this game, I tell you, it's much harder than landing in Microsoft Flight Simulator, because very, you have to really be at the speed that the plane is really not going to fly anymore and it's going to touch down. Or if you touch down faster, you have to really watch the torque of these really powerful warbirds, and you have to make sure your wheels are down, and then when you slow down, the propeller goes the other way, and the torque goes the other way, and you have to mess around with the rudders a lot. So it's tricky. Let's try it and see. I'll be surprised if we can land on this thing in one piece. Okay, this seems to be in Eindhoven. There's an airfield to the south of me, so I'm gonna head there. And in this combat box server that I was speaking about, there is a map, but there's no GPS. So basically, you just get like this big map. But if you don't know where you are, you know, okay, there's the airfield. You have to like find yourself. You have to like look at landmarks and say, okay, I must be here. And while you're doing that, there's other players around who are going to try to shoot you down. So it's really intense, but really rewarding playing this online in the full difficulty servers. Not easy, but these founder badges, I don't know anything about that, but I have some work to do to make some badges. I don't know anything about all this stuff, but I hope that to get all that done soon. I did 3 emojis so far, but they're still in pending approval. And next I'm gonna do the subscription tier custom graphics. I'm gonna do all custom graphics, so that's all coming. Okay. All right. P-51 landing. I don't know, but I'm gonna put the flaps down. I'm gonna cheat and check on the outside view. Okay, yeah, flaps are down. I could probably actually look right here. Yeah, there you go. Flaps are down. This is one of the airplanes. I think was this the first fighter airplane of the full bubble canopy, like that became like the F-16? Hey, hype train incoming! Wow, Bach champ ×4. 1, 2, 4, boom! Ah. Randy East, thanks so much, dude. Hype train. My first ever hype train. Did I miss any other messages here? Let's take a look. Look, I love the streams. Okay, the Nightbot. Alright, boy. Thanks, Mojo. Milo, no. Welcome. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much, Mojo. That's automatic. That's good. As many things are automatic as possible makes me happy. But I do want to do custom graphics for you all. I am going to do the custom graphics for you, I promise, right? Alright. Flaps are down. I'm gonna do a proper, you know, I'm not gonna go into land straight in. I'm gonna do a little, let's do a left-hand pattern. Okay, I'm gonna land, I'm gonna pass by the airfield. I'm gonna fly low, and I'm gonna look for the windsock to see what direction the wind is coming in. It tells me here on the bottom left the direction, but I'm gonna turn all this off, and let's just to show you that this game models wind very well indeed. It's really nice wind modeling. Okay. Okay, there's a windsock. Alright, so it's coming from that direction over there. So, okay, landing in this runway to the left here is fine, but this one here is fine too. I'm gonna land on that runway there. There's no numbers, you know, it's World War II. It's not a present day flight simulator. So just look at the wind. It's coming from this direction that I'm flying at right now. So I'm gonna land towards the wind. And let's do a nice little turn on, what is this? This is like base, I think, leg. And now I'm at a downwind leg. Is this the base up here? I always forget. And I'm gonna turn on finals once I get to give myself a little energy. Beautiful tiger. That's cool. Well, awesome tiger. I drew some zebras for. I put it on tier 3, but I think I'm gonna move it to tier 1 as soon as I get another slot, or maybe I'll just put it as the first one in tier 1. But yeah, I'm working on those. Okay, let me remember. I keep wanting to trim nose forward with the. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. Actually, it's not showing you those messages. I'm trying to trim the nose up here on the P-51. But I keep pressing the Microsoft Flight Simulator Hey, there's a cheers. Okay, it's working now. I'm very glad it worked. It wasn't working the other day, and I think it was because I had the OBS running in my Mac. So I was doing some tests of GarageBand there. And thank you, Mojo12 Boss. All right. Okay, this is gonna be turn to final here. I'm gonna put my landing gear down. All right, here it comes. Beautiful aircraft, the P-51 Mustang. Turning onto final here to land at that runway over there, giving myself plenty of room. If I don't break anything, I'll be really surprised. I'm very likely some pieces of this airplane will break off. Move my head, you can look to the left, you can move to the right here, you can go up, you get a high view, and the sound in my headphones, I don't know if you can see in the stream, it changes. So right now I can hear air coming from the left here because my head is here to the left of the airplane. If I move it here, I can hear the air coming from my right here because I'm against the right of the plexiglass over there. Okay. Very cool, very beautiful, beautifully modeled airplane here in IL-2 Sturmovik. Alright, I'm talking so much that I lost track of the runway. There it is. Okay. Let's keep inside of the runway. I'm not sure if my speed, I can turn on to 132 kilometers per hour. That's just about to stall. I'm gonna leave the information on to show you. Thanks so much, Mojo, for the cheers, for the bits, for the gift subs, for all your kindness and generosity here. That is awesome. You are a grand boss. You're an absolute grand boss. Okay. All right. Let's get down here. I'm coming a little high. And I'm gonna switch to an outside view as well. Oh, not it. Okay. Let's stay in the inside view. Not too bad. A little bit of a jump. Oh, quite a jump. See how this thing jumps. All right, jumpy. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, brakes. I don't remember what the brakes are. Okay, watch the rudder. Watch that torque. Okay, that's not too bad. It bounced quite a bit. You saw how much it bounced, right? One, two, all right. Lovely landing here, the P-51. This landing is for Mojo and for all the people here that he's gifting subs for, but mainly for Mojo, the grand boss of the stream. All right. Time is at 57. Oh, right in time. Right in time. Okay. I'm gonna park it on the... Taxiing these planes is difficult too. Beautiful graphics this video game has. I mean, it's not as impressive as Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's just different. It's really a gorgeous game. Okay. All right, let's press I for the engine. See it turn off here. Gramless Glen. I'm gonna open the canopy. All right, beautiful airplane. All right, here you go. Turning off. And I think I can actually, let's try ejecting now. An anonymous cheer. Thanks so much, anonymous cheer, whoever you are. I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. I control E here. I think if I do control E, I can eject. Is that right? Does he eject? Or is that, it used to like run out of your plane and dive, but I don't know if that still happens or if I have to do another key. I don't remember. All right. Well, I have 10 viewers here. I'm gonna keep going, I guess. So let's finish mission. Okay. And now let me show you a bigger fur ball. Okay. So you're gonna finish here. And okay. So these are the quick missions I'm gonna show you how to get here, just so you wanna, if you're looking at this game for the first time. Glamorous Gland 3, the Chuck Yeager's beautiful P-51. You can go here to quick mission. And then here you have several different types. I'm gonna do a big fur ball over Eindhoven. Let's change the weather and the time a little bit. Let's put it early in the morning, 6 in the morning. Let's start out. Yeah, let's leave it about 4,000 meters. That's pretty cool. And I want to be in the P-51s because that's what I'm practicing. Let's put some P-47s in there. That's everything random, the AI skill, and let's go up against some Focke-Wulf 90s A8s and some Focke-Wulf 90s D9s. Okay. All randomized kill as well. We're gonna start face to face, all at the same height, and let's put a bit of a greater distance. Let's put it around 4 kilometers to give us a little bit of time to, you know, maneuver and see what the heck's going on a bit. Let's get the weather a bit more average. And here we go. One more thing I have to check. My P-51. Yeah, I'm gonna leave about 50% fuel to make it more maneuverable and simulate time that you take to go there. Hey Vicious, thanks so much, dude. Level 1 hype train emote. That's awesome. Choo choo. Whoa. All right. Show off your support in chat. Okay. Here we go. Let's do that. Thanks so much, Vicious. A choo choo hype train. Okay. I'm gonna stick up glamorous Glenn here. We have extra ammunition. I'm gonna set my convergence. Let's put it. I heard that some like the fighter aces they had it like at 150, really close. So you have to really fly in. I don't know if I want to do some further shots, so I'm actually gonna increase to about 350. Let's try some further snapshots. Let's click start and let's jump into this furball, quick mission furball on IL-2 Sturmovik here. Powered by this hype train, powered by Vicious, powered by Bad Mojo 11, powered by Anonymous Cheerer, powered by Randy Reese, powered by Jazzy Eyes, powered by all these people like it's Domit, all these people that come in here to visit, Muscular Baby, thanks so much, and all these people that come in here to visit. I have 10 viewers. I think this may be a record on my stream. I have 11 subscribers. This is awesome. Thanks so much, people. You are all grand bosses. The biggest grand bosses, Mojo and Vicious too. They're VIPs here, but everyone here, everyone is a VIP. Everyone is a grand boss. Okay, everybody helps the stream get better. So here we are, big furball coming in. There's a bunch of airplanes coming in front of us over there. You can see them coming. All right. Okay, there's 2 going to the left, a bunch going to the right, 2 going up. I'm gonna go after ones that's going up. All right. Oh, and I'm spinning. All right, careful. Okay, now I'm totally out of the loop. I'll turn on the... Can I turn on the cockpit view? There you go. You know, it's streaming these games in hard mode. You really can't see what the hell is going on, so I'm trying to make it a bit more exciting here for you. I have a fuck wolf behind me. Yeah, he's coming for me. Oh, he's shooting. Okay, go. All right, where is this guy? She's... You can hear that whine of the Merlin engine there, the P-51. I think that whine is actually very characteristic of the P-51. I think it comes from the radiator. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you have like a World War II airplane buff over here, I think this is the guy that has beef with me. I'm blacking out because I'm moving very fast because I dove. Okay, I think this is the guy that has some beef with me right here. All right. I'm gonna do a flyby view to check my 6 anyway. Can't do this in the online servers, but I'm trying to make this a little more exciting here. And also trying to give myself an advantage, okay? Alright, anybody else? Oh shit, there's a guy right behind me, okay. I don't know if he's actually coming for me, I don't think he is. But I'm gonna turn, oh, there's a friend of mine that's in trouble. Okay, let's go help this guy. When in doubt, I always wanna help my friends, that's for sure. Was that a tracer or was that just a reflection on my canopy? I don't even know, okay. If you like you look back and you swing your rudder, that's another way to do it. But I forgot to put on the mirror on my plane, so I don't have a mirror right now. I'm gonna go help my friend. There's that fuck wolf 190 behind him. Okay. Oh, I hit him. Little snapshot. A little burst, beautiful sunlight glinting here. All right, Okay, a couple of hits on the left wing. Okay, ooh, that's a nice move he's doing there. He's pretty good. He made me lose control. Okay. Ah, damn it. I'm in big trouble here.
Mayflower, this is Bluebird.
All right, can I pull up from this? Let's see.
Bluebird, proceed. Bluebird, leader, roger.
Whew. I think he's behind me. A lot of times in the war, I think a lot of people lost their lives because they just lost track of where they were. You know, they were looking at the enemy and they didn't realize their position and just like crashed. Many ways to lose your life in wars, you know, ugly, wasteful things. All right, do I have someone behind me? Okay, I can also move my hand around like that. It's a cool thing in this game. I love these games where it fully models the cockpit now. You couldn't do this in older flight simulators. No, your head was stuck in the middle and that was it. These new ones, like Microsoft Flight Simulator and this one, DCS, you can move your hand around in the cockpit up and down. Oh. Okay, there's two. This one has a wingman. This looks like they're baiting me. They're looking. If I was in an online server, I'd think, okay, these guys are baiting me. There's probably someone behind me that's gonna shoot at me now. So it's one technique. Like they do a lazy turn, and you just focused on them. You don't look behind you, and then someone else comes and shoots you down. That's TAT. Common tactic. Okay. So let's spoof my head up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, that was a pretty good hit there. Oh. Did I get him?
Mayflower.
I got him. Nice. So he hit. Did you see the trees? Oh, there's another one. Okay, that's his wingman. Let's cut to the left. Here's scissoring here now. He's going left. Let's cut to the right. We're scissoring here now. Okay, he went right. I'm losing control. Get back to him. Look in front of me. Go back on him. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, managed to get on him. All right. Okay, long shot. 2 bursts. Purple star. Yeah, I have to read up on these badges and all this stuff. It's a new language for me. Like I'm learning like Swahili or something. Not Swahili maybe, but maybe Australian or something. All right. A little bit low. These bullets, they do a big gravity. They're not like GTA that's hit scan. They're drop, okay? This is more like Arma. This is the Arma of flight simulators. Of World War II flight simulators. I mean DCS too, but the damage modeling on this is just another level. Ah, just missing him. Hear this growl of the P-51. Okay, that was a good hit. I think this guy's going down. He probably hit the pilot. No, negative. He's still going. It's a heavily armored airplane, the Focke-Wulfs. I'm probably being chased by something. Negative, I'm not, so let's stay on this guy. Okay. You can tell that my rudder pedals, I'm not controlling with my feet. I'm controlling this stick here because, you know, it's like very wobbly and wobbly. Whoa. If I had it on my, you know, it's an excuse, but I'll stick to this. You know, if you have rudder pedals, it makes it much easier to, because then I can smoothly put that left here. You know, put it left. Right now, I have to really concentrate because I have like 4 axes of motion on one stick. I have rudder. 5, 6. I have rudder, roll, and oh, I hit him. Okay, he's then down. Yeah. Ooh, okay. There's another one coming from him. Still behind him. Here he is. Probably gonna fire. Oh. Okay, that was close. almost crashed into me. I don't have enough fingers to count, enough brain power to count the amount of times I crashed into other airplanes in video games, especially online, you know. What happened to all my P-51s? Am I alone against all these guys now? I only have like 722 rounds. Okay, long range snapshot here. Oh, I'm taking fire from the right. Oh, okay, that's scared. I think I hit the other guy. I think I pinged him, but I'm in big trouble taking fire from the right. I don't know where the hell all my friends went. They all get shot down. Okay, I'm gonna run away. The P-51 is very fast. I got hit on the left wing. Yep, there it is, because I can feel the left wing pulling down. There's a bunch of holes there on the left wing. I can feel it pulling down. I can probably trim to the right, but ooh, little target of opportunity. Look at this. Ah, couldn't get him. Let's keep going. Alright, let's keep going. I think I'm in big trouble. This guy's probably going to open up on me any second here. He's catching up to me fast. I'm just going to try to stay under the trees really low and not crash, because that left wing is really pulling me down here. Full power to P-51. Alright, just clear the trees. Right stick, because I'm almost dying. This guy's really going nuts with me. He's like flying above me. He's having trouble getting aiming at me without augering in, because I'm flying so low. But he's right above me. I don't even want to look back from the internal view. Maybe it'll be like Top Gun. He'll go for, okay, let's try it. Let's go up. Oh, I keep getting pulled to the left. Okay, now I'm in big trouble. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. And I'm not gonna have enough rudder authority. And I'm going in. Boom. Alright, well, that's a pretty exciting dogfight. Marcel Beck. How are you doing, man? Hey, you arrive, I crash every time. I'm just kidding. Killed, alright. Alright, okay. Now I want to show you another thing about let's look at some ground targets, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put myself near Maastricht here. It's a town where Amber's grandma's from, actually. Let's go to the P-51. Let's show you a bit of ground attack. I know, like you come in and I crash often, huh, dude? Okay, let's try it. Let's put in additional. Let's put in M8 rockets and some bombs. Oh, okay, either rockets or bombs. Okay. And I want my mirror. Okay. Still the glamorous Glen. For ground attack, you want to put the conversions further away, because you know you're going to be shooting at things that are pretty far away from. I'm going to put it at 500. Bomb timer. This is like when you drop the bomb. If it blows up and you're above it, you know, because the bomb, when you drop it, it's going the speed of your airplane. So if it blows up, you're going to get hit by the shrapnel too. You're going to blow up so usually put a couple of seconds, so that 2-second fuse, and then it blows up. Okay. And let's give ourselves some tanks and some vehicles. That's all right. You can try some anti-air artillery to show you that too. Okay. And I'm just gonna go by myself, just to show you some of the gunnery in this, because it really models the ballistics very well. There's like ricochets, and if you hit a fuel tank of something, it goes up. Otherwise, you can just disable how it models all this stuff. And you can actually drive tanks in this video game, and they're modeled with as much detail as the airplanes. I did, Marcel. I reached my goal. I'm losing my voice a bit now. I'm good. But with the help of people like yourself, with Bad Mojo, Vicious, they're basically giving subscriptions. I think they might have gifted you one, I'm not sure. So that you can watch without ads. You can get these special little graphics that you can use on chat eventually. And so I'm really excited here. And yeah, I passed. I'm at 52 now, but it's really with the support of all of you that I've gotten here. And this, I'm doing this for you. I'm not, you know, obviously it would be nice to one day be able to do this and not have to do another type of job, but I'm doing this. I want to build a nice community here. I want us to be able to meet in the real world and as well, like, you know, we have, and so the vast majority of my first 50 followers are my friends, people I know in the real world. I wrote people, so this is really an extension of the real world for me here. All right. Okay. To the south near Maastricht, there's some tanks and some vehicles for us to take out. I'm practicing gunnery. I just did some aerial gunnery practice against FW-190s. Now I'm going to practice some ground attack, which for me is easier than aerial gunnery in this game because, you know, they don't move as fast as airplanes, but they do some funny things that I'm going to show you when I get there. Okay, turning to the south, press twice, and the map gets a bit bigger. Let's go look for those tanks. They're trying to drop these bombs on the tanks. I think you have to hit them quite a lot of the 50s for them to blow up, but it does work, especially if you hit them from behind, because it models where their armor is, and models all that stuff. And the tanks, obviously the toughest armor is going to be in the front, because if they're shooting at someone, they're probably going to get shot at back, so obviously it's going to be in the front, right? Although the plane is in the back, because usually getting shot from the back. Although I think this, yeah, this is armored glass up here on the front. Pretty sure. A pane of it at least. How are you doing? How's Sweden today? We have people like in New Jersey and Montana, Sweden, worldwide community here. Let me look up at a bit of the other comments that people had here. Hype chest, choo choo, awesome. Nice. Subscriber badge, I don't know what that is, but okay, I can go in and change it, huh? I'm gonna figure that out. Alright. I have to send a lot of condolences to these very close friends. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. What's going on? I hope, oh man, yeah. I had two of my friends' parents' dads have died of coronavirus. I have two now three actually. One of them a close friend. I haven't seen in many years, you know, but whose parents died of this thing. That's very sad. All right. Let's blow up some Nazi tanks, okay? Okay, since
This is Mudguard. In contact.
they're the tanks,
Winds from the
those little
southeast.
things there,
Rough man. This is Mudguard.
okay?
Attack enemy.
You see this little icon here? When you play in, when you have like this HUD on, this is all off in the online servers and in hard mode. You can't see where the bomb's gonna hit, but it's very useful to practice with it on in the quick missions, because then you get a feel for where the bombs are gonna fall. Were they in Sweden, Marat, or somewhere else? I mean Marcel, sorry. Gonna confuse the hell out of me here. I'll give you a call after this, okay? What time is it over there? Probably like, what, 6 hours ahead? I'm gonna give you a call after this. After I drop some bombs on these German tanks here. Okay, remember there's 2-second, I'm gonna do an outside view. See, I'm dropping it. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button, I think. Let's see if it works. It was ahead of them. This game also models a sound propagation, so if something blows up further away, it takes a while for the sound to reach you, like in Arma, which is really cool. Did I drop both bombs? Oh, I still have one. Okay, I still have one. Let's try to get really close to them and actually just drop it right on their head, because I forgot that I don't have a bomb drop map to any button. It's this spacebar, so I just have to reach my hand out here and put spacebar down. Alright, I'll call you in a bit, alright? Let's take an outside view here. day off too. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with the machine guns. Let's hit him from behind. Are you working in the hospital, Marat? I mean, Marcel? Or you just, are you... Alright. I'll give you a call in a few minutes, alright? I'm just gonna take out these tanks. And I'll give you a call. Alright. I'm gonna try to take out these tanks, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but... There we go. Do you have padlock view for the tanks too? Power. Let's see how close you can get to the ground. This game, you really feel like you can, when you swoop in with the engine off, you can really feel the momentum of the plane. You feel like it's heavy, you know, it's moving. And these things move fast, these World War II airplanes. And especially a plane like the P-51 or the Spitfire, it's very, you know, aerodynamic. Alright, let's try again. A lot of good hits, I think, but I have to give myself a little bit more space. One thing that I'm very, well, a lot of people think, you know, they want to blow something up quickly, they're impatient, but in these flight simulators it helps if you give yourself enough space to line up, especially for ground attack. I mean, for air attack, it's very hard to, you know, like he's moving every which way and an airplane, but for the ground, they're moving a little bit, they're moving slower, so you can give yourself more time. I'm coming in from way too close here, I think, but you know, I'm gonna keep trying this. Cool, dude. Yeah, I'll finish my stream and then I'll call you later. What time do you go to bed? Oh, do you see that? Do you see Ricochet on the tank? That's really awesome. Oh. That was too close. That was too close. All right, let's finish this one because I want to start again from a little further. I want to blow up one of these trucks. Okay, you're gonna sleep in a couple of hours, so I have another hour to go here. I have my viewers here. I don't like to stop and start because I think I worry about this, that it spams people with emails too much. But today I realized I think people can turn off notifications after this, so they follow. There's a little button you can turn off. I'm gonna stick with the P-51. You can turn off notifications after. And here, let's do this. Let's do one-on-one with the FW-190. Let's try the D9, okay? And let's start really low. Okay. I'll leave him low to give myself a bit of an advantage, okay? And ground targets. And so this is like to simulate me coming into attack some ground targets, and there's it's being protected by a single Focke-Wulf 190, and these Focke-Wulf 190, let's say there'll be 3 of them. If I blow one up, another one will come. All right, go. Cool. Thanks for info, Vicious, about changing the badge. I have to go and look at those settings. I mean, there's so many settings in this Twitch thing, and I noticed I looked. Mojo's has been signed up to this thing since like 2013, I think. So this thing's been gone for 7 years. I'm late to the party here. I should have started doing this much earlier. You know, I love playing video games. Why not do this? Okay. All right, here you go. See, the wind at ground level is east by north 1 meters per second. Does that mean it's coming from the east by north? I don't understand what that means. Okay, you have P-51 specifications there. It all matches the flight model in the game. You can take a look. All right.
Leader, search for enemy aircraft.
Rough.
Engage. Out. Rough
Okay.
man. Leader, search
Okay.
for
First I'm gonna take off the oh. The problem is I have these 2 bomb. Oh, I forgot to bring the bombs. That's good because I'm gonna take out the Focke Wolves, and then I'm gonna go for the ground targets. Okay. Let's see if I can, or they'll take me out. Oh, I got him. Okay. I think that's a radiator leak. The different color of the little smoke coming out of the airplane indicates a different type of damage. If it's black, it's oil from the, like dark black, and a lot of it is oil from the, or a little bit is oil from the engine. That means it's not going to be long before the engine's going to stop and it's going to go down. If it's white, that's usually water from the radiator. The radiator also indicates that after a while, longer than black, but after a while, water is going to have leaked out, engine's going to overheat, and it's going to stop. And then there's the greenish one, and that's fuel. Okay. Right now it looks like I hit his engine and maybe the radiator against the ground. You can see the white better. Yeah, there you go. I think that's radiator, maybe fuel. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna record this. I'm pressing the record button. You see a little icon on top right so that we can watch this after. Move my head up a little bit. Where is this guy? There. See, there's so many buttons here. Very good hits. Too long of a burst, not very good hit. There, go. Ooh, something happened. You see, there was a puff, and I didn't even shoot. I think his engine's giving out. Yeah, he's going down, I think. Really good hits there. Yeah, he's burning up. Okay, stop firing. Okay, let's get altitude, prepare for the next one. Rough man, leader. Engage nearest target. Okay, there's all. See, this is what I wish was in Microsoft Flight Simulator, like this kind of damage modeling right there. Look at that. Poor guy, he didn't survive that probably. Maybe he's injured. Maybe he survived. Here comes the second one. There's 3 planes. Then I'm gonna go for the ground for the ground targets. Okay, this is a Focke Wolf 190. Very dangerous to go head to head with him. I'm gonna try to dive a little bit and then pull up. Oh, that worked. Okay. Ooh, I'm blacking out. Put the nose down a bit. I blacked out. Now it's lucky if I get conscious and okay, yes, okay, regain conscious. Okay, there he is. And this is modeled in the servers as well. It models pilot physiology. I mean, they're still tweaking it, but if you black out, you lose control of your airplane. So it is a very valid. And if you look at accounts of World War II fighter pilots, a few of them in particular, their books, they talk about how. They talk about how sometimes they would maneuver and wait till the other guy got tired, and when he got tired, he started, being less able to maneuver, and then they hit him. I think there's a Soviet fighter pilot, I forget his name. He actually played IL-2 when they were making this. I think he passed away a few years ago. I forget his name right now, but on the IL-2 website you can read up about him. Ah, bad shooting. Should have aimed higher. Okay. Let go of the stick, okay, go. Look at him again. Let's get a little bit of height and try to, he's going away from me. So let's get a little bit of height and then do some boom and zooming. Boom and zooming, basically, when you climb, you have more potential energy because of gravity, because you're higher here. So now I have potential energy. I have better energy than this guy because he's low. Unless he's like a rocket and can climb, a F-16 1-to-1 thrust ratio. So it's not a big advantage because he was moving pretty fast, so he can come back up toward me pretty fast. And this is a Focke Wolf 190. I don't want to go head to head of him. Let's go to the right a bit. Let's keep an eye on him so when he fires I can throw rudder. Okay. I think he's not going to be able to. Alright. Trouble seeing him here. Don't know where he went. He's behind me. I still have the advantage, the height advantage, but I'm moving slower now because I pointed my nose pretty much almost straight up. I lost a lot of airspeed, but he's very slow too. He's diving to gain more airspeed now. He's still losing water or fuel. I think that's water. It doesn't look like a greenish tint to me. Okay, it's gonna be a snapshot here. Now, that shot, okay. Now he's climbing. I'm moving pretty fast, that's why I black out so much when I pull just a little bit. It depends on your airspeed, your momentum. Okay, he's scissoring back towards me. He's trying to line up. I'm gonna try to cut inside him. Alright. Little ballet and a little lethal ballet in the sky. Alright. A better pilot than the other ones, I think, this one. It's very smooth. But he moves quickly when he needs to. Okay, it's too far. If I shoot there, it'll go way behind him because he has a lot of high angle. I forget the terminology for this, but years ago I played this. One of my first ever PC game that I played on my own computer, believe it or not, was Falcon, the original Falcon 1.0 Microprose Spectrum Holobyte. And later in that series, I think it was Falcon 3.0, had a dynamic campaign, great game. It was like this thick manual that came with the game, and it also came with this, I think it was a CD or maybe it was in diskettes, I don't remember, but it was this pilot called Pete Bonanni. And this guy was like a real fighter pilot, and he gave you like BFM, you know, basic fighter maneuver lessons. And back then I used to know all these terms, you know, like the angle of attack, the angle of deflection, but it's been a long time, so now I don't remember them. But here, let me get my head up here a little bit. Alright, let's see. Do this angle here. Good hits there. In IL-2, the AI often keeps going left and right. Okay, now he has fuel coming out. Some good hits there. Okay, that hit the engine. A little closer. Really close to this guy. I'm not using padlock here, so I'm all over the place. Okay, let's turn on the padlock. I can hear his engine now, I'm so close. Okay, he's going down, I think. Yeah. Alright, how many more are there? Was that the second or the third? Or the first? I never remember. Thanks so much, Vicious. I'm trying here. This is for you guys. For the grand bosses who are keeping me going here. 9 viewers. I hope I can play this game with you someday too, dude. Oh, here you go. This is gonna be a big problem. Ooh. Yeah, my first love in video games is flight sims, and that's why I dedicate a lot of my streams. I call it Fly and Chat, even if it's not a flight sim, if there's an element of flight in the game, which even Call of Duty has because you have the parachute, right? I love flying, and if I can't do it in real life, I like to do it in video games. I will, dude. I'm gonna stream online. The online is really tough. Getting a kill on the online one, that's a real achievement. It's like, I don't know. It's like the battle royale in Arma, the original battle royale in Arma. Getting a kill on that was an air-to-air kill. Ground targets is easier, but they're a lot of fun. I love ground pounding. With the IL-2 games, or the IL-2 planes, that these big guns on the you can put like these huge, like 37, I think, millimeter guns. Yeah, I think this guy here is a little less experienced, just flying rough. Maybe he just lost me. You know, I mean, on the online servers, if you see them and they don't see you, you have a huge advantage as long as you can you know, hit them hard when you need to. If you have a Focke-Wulf 190 like this one up here, you have those big 20mm cannons. You can just do a huge burst, come right behind them, and it's almost certain you're gonna go down. Unless it's a P-47, you know, very like a flying sort of tank. But the P-51 of the 50s, it's almost like you have to be a better marksman. They're not as powerful, I think. Maybe I set my conversions wrong, but oh, right now my conversions are like 500 meters, so it's for these kinds of shots right here, not for close-up shots. But also, I know really good pilots. I follow their YouTube channels like Requiem and there's a certain one, I forget his name now. The 50 doesn't bother them. They think it's fine. So hey, they're very nice people, and if it's good for them, and they're very good pilots, if it's good for them, then I'm sure it's fine. You know, just sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Just like in the battle royales, sometimes you get close to a win, sometimes you get killed like in the first. You know, getting some good shots on the side. Oh, nice shot. Okay, there you go. See, high deflection angle shots are more likely to cause damage because, you know, just the fact that the bullet is coming in from an angle that's not directly behind means it has more energy, and it's going to cause more damage. So that guy is toast. Oh, look at his engine stop. The engine stopped. There he goes. He's going to try to jump out. I think he's too low, the poor dude. Oh no, he managed. Okay, he jumped out. That's good. It's dangerous what I'm doing, turning around so low, but I wanted to. Oh, there he goes. Just got it right in the corner there. All right, now let's try. I only have 186 bullets left. Yeah, the physics in this game is just nuts. I mean, they have basically a bunch of, you know, really smart people in Moscow working on this game. The producer is an American guy called Jason Williams. He's been around the flight scene for a long time. I think he was producer in. I forget. No, is it Jason Williams? I think I don't want to say something wrong here, but I think it's Jason Williams. I think he is or was a lawyer who loved flight sims, and then he became a game producer for the IL-2 games here. And so this game is made from, you know, I call it a bridge between East and West, between Russia and the United States, because it's made in Russia, the coding, and it's, you know, the producers in the United States, and there's fans all over the world. So, all right. Oh, here you go. I have 186 rounds left. Let's take out that car right there, the little German automobile. Okay, it's driving here. I think this is Maastricht. No, Liège. We're by Liège. Okay. So let's see if with 186 bullets we can take that car out. I've been recording all this, so actually I can look and do some. You can record flights in this game, and I don't think they're even very big. The files. It doesn't record a video; it just records all the inputs, and afterwards it shows you. You can replay and you can slow down the. Oh, I'm taking fire. I think from a anti-aircraft gun. Was that an anti-aircraft gun I just saw? Something was firing at me. There you go. Yeah, anti-aircraft gun at the bottom there.
Rough man, leader, transport, spotted, 12 o'clock, range, half mile.
All right, but I'm gonna go for the first car at the beginning of the convoy. I only have 186 rounds left. Let's just pretend that that's like the boss, okay? An evil boss, not a grand boss like Mojo and Vicious and all the people here helping out, and Marcel Beck and everyone here, Jazzy Eyes, the muscular baby, everyone is helping out to stream the grand boss. This is an evil boss that I'm going to shoot out on a grand boss. Okay.
Objective completed. Return to base.
See, okay, I was going to tell you how it's also difficult to do ground gunnery in this game, and the reason is because the AI, they're on a road, okay, but they see you coming, they get off the road, they try to hide under the trees, they try to simulate how, you know, if they saw like a plane coming to try to strap them, they would try to like hide too, you know, so it simulates it makes it harder. It's not like it's a little robot going straight, you know. I mean, if you're in a train, it's harder to do that, but in the cars, that's what they do, and that's what that one did. It's hiding under the tree there, I think. Okay, now he came out again. All right, here we go. Oh, he stopped. Oh shit. Okay, I think I got maybe one hit through the window of the car, but I don't think that blew it up. Alright, there's some people painting my fire escape ladder here in New York City, so if you hear some weird noises, that's what's happening. Ooh, low cloud here, let's stay under the cloud. Alright. Okay, down to 172 rounds, that's alright. I think I'll be able to blow up one of these things with 172 rounds, let's see. Okay, smoking, oh! That's close. It was smoking, I think, wasn't it? Look, it's sinking. It's going in the water. Oh, taking fire from some AA. Okay. Yeah, I got him. Horch 830 car. There you go. Okay, let's try to take out another one. There's some sort of ammunition truck or something. Okay, I got that one. He went into the water. Okay, there's that truck behind him. Let's go for that one. Okay. Not from this angle, because if I just dive down, I'm just gonna auger in, and I have to buy that little part of town there. Okay. Taking fire here from the left. There was an announcement by the IL-2 developers recently, like today or yesterday or a few days ago, and basically people were expecting like a new plane or something, but they said it's a couple of anti-aircraft guns, like one Russian one and I think an American one or something, or a German one, and you're going to be able to control them, so you know you can be in the airfield if you're being attacked and you want to get in a plane, you can get in the anti-aircraft gun behind this truck, so it looks like an old style truck with an aircraft gun. And some people were disappointed, but I think it's awesome. I think that it's really cool to add vehicles to this game. I want more ground vehicles in this game too. I don't want just airplanes. I want this to eventually become, hell, like an Arma simulator. Little soldiers can be a little soldier. That would be so cool. I mean, you ready? You can get ready. Okay, I feel bad for the people in that house there. I'm gonna shoot at them while trying to hit the truck. Let's try to come up from this angle. But I hope that they make this into, even if the graphics are not as good as Call of Duty, Arma is a game from 2013, and the graphics are not like the best, but they're sharp, and they're for me, physics is more important. Physics and sound modeling is more important than graphics for a good video game. Graphics, they always eventually end up looking old, but if you have good physics and good controls, good sound, that'll take you a long way. Where the heck did that truck go? It's a difficult angle here. I think that city should also fall in the water. They're kind of, maybe it's glitched out here to fall in the water. Let's just do expend my last bullets here on one of these other. Is this the anti-air? Oh, here's the, oh! Okay. And there you go. It's very dangerous to fly right at an anti-aircraft gun. Let's see if you can see the thing that shot me down here. Oh, okay. I got 3 planes, 1 transport vehicle. Alright. Killed 18 minutes, 24 seconds. Alright, I'm just going to show you really quick now. I'm going to go back to the main menu here, and I'm sure this feature of this game, the flight records. So when you record, it saves like, the latest one on the bottom here, skirmish. Let's load it up and let's see what it's like. You can record when you press a button when you're flying and you record something, and then afterwards you can see what happened, where you went wrong. And there's even like this software, I forget the name right now, that I want to install, that I think if you keep running in the background of the sim, it loads the file that you've recorded, and it shows you a graphic of your movement in the sky, yours and your opponent. Replay, okay. Oh, okay. Was that it? Did I? Okay, maybe I'm loading a wrong one here. I thought I recorded something longer than that. Oh, why did it begin at 6? Okay. Sorry, I'm just taking a record just in 1 second. Maybe I pressed it twice by mistake. Oh, that's too bad. I think I must have mapped the button differently, and I press it and it just starts and stops. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to show you something else just as an example, okay? Because I screwed those up, but I want to show you this. So let me, just to end the stream here, let's just try to load this one and see what it is. Okay, unknown mirror occurring flight recording process. Okay, that may be a bug. Never seen that before. Let's try this one here. See if that interesting. Okay, maybe there's a bug in the flight recording thing now because maybe it's this. No, I think yeah, there must be some sort of bug. I'll look at this later. All right, people, 2 more days and my sub will be ready. Awesome. Scorball, thanks so much for joining, dude. I'm at 1 hour 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna leave this here. And one cool thing about this game, I should show you that it's a group effort, and I'm kind of want to ring my toot my own horn here a little bit, but you can see all these people that are responsible for making this game. These are the the real stars here. And for example, outsourced developers, special thanks to, okay, so for example, your special thanks to test pilot hero of the Soviet Union consulting Stepan Anastasievich Mikoyan. This is like an actual real life ace. I think he died a few years ago. He was 90 some years old, and he was a consultant for this video game. Okay, and test pilots, so it's a really detailed simulator, this. Okay, and it's really a work of I feel passion from these people, because it's it's a niche game. It's not super popular, compared to like people. The War Thunder has so many players, but this is a really gorgeous game. So if you're into flight simulators at all, you should come check this out. And I'll show you. I'm very happy and proud to be a small little part of this. I'm here. I wrote one of the pilot bios for a career mode for an English fighter pilot, because my dad was English. And so I wrote this sort of like pilot bio for him, and I submitted when they were asking for some pilot bios for the new Battle of Bottom Plate map. And here I am, Simon Hypertext Hero Griffey. That's me. I have a little credit here, which is wonderful to be a small, tiny part of this video game. I've been playing this IL-2 since 2001, from the first IL-2 of Oleg Maddox, and I'm really happy that this game is still going on. I'm really happy that you're all here and you've joined me to this chat. Thanks so much again, Dom. Thanks, Muscular Baby. Thanks, Bad Mojo 11, Grand Boss, for subbing, gifting all these subs. Thanks, Jazzy Eyes. Thanks, Vicious, for your continuing support. My very first subscriber. Awesome. My first ever hype train. Such an awesome supporter here. Anonymous Cheerer. Nightbot, my AI assistant one day. Like, we have to treat these people good as well. We don't want them to kill us like in Skynet. All right, and Marcel Beck, my great friend, I'm going to give you a call now, and Scorball. Lovely to see you all here. I'm going to be back later tonight, maybe with some Arma, maybe with some Division 2, I'm not sure. If you want to play some Call of Duty or some games, you want to jump in sometime, just message me. I'll be very happy to play with you and show you the ropes if it's a game that I have more experience, or maybe the other way around if it's a game that you have more experience. So thanks so much for joining in here. This is Hypertext, you're logging out, all right? Peace out, people.